Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ubaidillah Masrur. Here I will presentation term in business English. One, business plan. As the same suggests, a business plan is a document used to describe a business plan, including goals for the next 3 to 5 years. This document is also used to identify information such as targets, markets, unique selling points, marketing goals, adds to establish goals. Number two, balance sheets. Balance sheets or financial statement are details of the company financial transaction at the certain time or usually years and details company assets, what liabilities to be paid and ownership's equity are listed in the balance sheet. It is intended to provide an overview of how the company is performing financially, which is then compared with the objective outlined in the business plan. 3. Startup. The term startup is used to describe a new business usually within the first few months of a year of operation. The term has entrepreneur connotation, and the implication is that the company will grow significant. Startups are often associated with the tech industry, but the term can actually be used to apply to any new business. Startups are usually considered to have more advanced thinking because most of their relatively young employees are in their productive period. The office atmosphere is quite relaxed, different from ordinary office, since startups are still in their infancy. They have a small number of employees, no strict hierarchy, making them an attractive place to work. Number 4, forecast. Just as a weather forecast predicts the weather that will happen, so does a business forecast a company predicts various aspects of the future movement a business such as external factors, new products, marketing plans, and so on. Types of business forecasts include sales, profit and loss, and cash flow forecast or business expectation also help business owners assess whether they still have the fund or will run out of funds. Number 5, marketing. Marketing refers to the promotion of a product or service. This promotion can take various uses from such as advertisements, sending email to customers, distributing poster or brochures, and through social media to be more involved with customer. Number 6, USP. USP is the unique selling proposition of a company, products or service. In other words, the USP can be said to be unique, which makes it different from other products. A newly established company or a recently launched product will usually consider the USP the uniqueness that no other company has, will allow their marketing to be successful by paying attention attention to the reason why customers should choose them over other companies. 7. HR. HR stand for Human Resources or SDM. HR is part of a company whose job is to handle matters relating to its employees. The goals of someone who specializes in the HR field are to ensure their employees are prosperous and productive, manage employee turnover, and maximize the company's investment costs in its workforce. HR is also responsible for overseeing employee development, enforcing company regulation, and dealing with payroll. Recruitment. Recruitment is the process of recruiting new employees. Now, there are companies whose job it is to match employers with prospective employees called recruitment agents. 9. Brands. Brand or brand is the term given to the company name and the company's attributes which are unique. 10. Public relation or public relation is a position in business that is devoted to communicating with the press and ensuring media coverage that benefits the company, product or service. 11. Minutes are notes that contain a summary during the meeting, including what was said in the meeting and what was agreed upon. 12. Cold call. Cold call is a telephone call from a company's sales representative to a potential customer who has never been in contact with him. 13. Going forward, this jargon is usually used to mean from now on, in the future, or another time, which has the connotation of moving positively from something negative that might have happened. 14. Thinking outside the box. The jargon think outside the box means to think more creatively. 15. Blue sky thinking. Blue sky thinking is another way of expressing the idea outside the box. 16. Action. In a business environment, action, which is grammatically a noun, is converted into a verb. For example, can you action that? Which means, can you do that? 17. Stakeholders. This jargon is used to describe anyone who is involved in a particular project, commonly referred to as stakeholders. 18. Buy-in. These jargons refer to the idea of getting the approval of something. For example, when HR discuss implementing a new rule, then all employees agree with it, so they buy into the rule. 19. Leverage. In a business context, this term means using something for business purpose. 20. Feedback. Feedback is jargon used to provide constructive comments about something. 21. Price point. For some reason, some types of business prefer to use the term price point rather than simply mentioning price. This is the use of more complex terms in place of simple words or phrases. 22. Best practice. Best practice is used to describe the best way of doing something that is generally recognized for achieving optimal result. So okay guys, I think enough. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.